Hi there, Colleen Adrian, talking today about raising a child with a healthy ability to emotionally self-regulate or emotionally regulate themselves. So, I work with parents of sensitive, spirited kids, and we as parents want our kids to feel confident. We want them to be able to manage their emotions skillfully in their relationships and in their family with us. And healthy emotional regulation is really the key to that. So, in the nervous system, just very briefly, the brain regions that are associated with regulation and self regulation of stress are completely undeveloped at birth. Okay. So, how those nervous system parts in the brain develop, that's related to how parents are present with and accept their kids when they're dysregulated. So that's one thing. It's contingent on how parents tune into their child's state and notice what their child needs, and parents meeting those needs. And that means emotional and physical needs. And it's also contingent on how parents role model calming and regulating themselves and their kids in the family relationships. So that's in your parent-child relationship with your child and what they see you doing, with your partner or the co-parent and so on. All of those things impact our kids' ability to learn emotional regulation, but probably the most prominent and powerful influence is how you actually are with them when they are in a dysregulated state. Tuning into your child like that and what their emotion is called attunement. And when you support your child to regulate, that's called co-regulation. So when your child has those things on a regular basis, they tend to feel seen and they feel felt. I'm going to use the word felt and understood as a separate self. And they also feel a sense of acceptance and belonging. And that's what sets the stage and a really firm foundation for healthy emotional regulation. It also sets the stage for healthy self-esteem because they learn to believe that I'm okay as I am, because that's what they experienced. They experienced feeling safe to express their emotions or whatever was going on for them. And when that's accepted, then they learn to be authentic and to feel comfortable in their own skin. So to support your child like this, you only need to do what lots of people call good enough parenting, okay? There isn't a requirement for perfection. And I work with parents of sensitive, spirited kids, and lots of the parents are sensitive themselves and do have some degree of perfectionism, or they're kind of working on that, right? So it's easy to slip into thinking, oh, like I don't do that enough or whatever. There is never a requirement for perfection. And in fact, when you slip up or when you miss a tune to your child and you don't get it quite right, that ability to recognize that and to say it out loud and to do a repairal, that actually helps your child more than you might realize. It helps your child to learn healthy emotional regulation and also helps them learn the skill of repairing, which they're going to need in every single relationship they ever have in their life, right? So to be sure, if you have a hard time regulating yourself or attuning to your child and you're thinking, I just don't even know what that means, you can help your child and yourself by doing some healing work around that issue yourself. But do remember that perfection isn't needed. It's a practice. It's a daily practice. Everybody missteps sometimes. Probably most people misstep most days. And so I really encourage you to do your best to keep showing up and being present for both yourself, because showing up for yourself and tending your own emotions is what helps you to stay regulated. And that always needs to happen first. So showing up for yourself and then showing up for your kids as well. So I wish you well with that. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or comments or would like to share your experience with that below, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.